Welcome back on the channel everyone. In this video I will show you the complete step-by-step tutorial on how to deposit into any liquidity pool on the Uniswap exchange. This is going to be very straightforward, but it goes to show the power of DeFi. Anyone can come here, deploy liquidity, there's no minimum or maximum amounts. Anyone can take part in this and start generating some DeFi powered passive income. If you want to know more about the whole process and how to operate with Uniswap at a deeper level, I advise you to check out another video that I did, and I will link up at the end of this one. With that being said, let's dive in and explore how you can deposit liquidity on Uniswap's liquidity pools. Now make sure that you are looking at the same screen that I am. So go to app.uniswap.org and then on the Explore tab, you will find pools. Click that. Once you do it, you will be looking at the same exact screen that I am. So step one is going to be connect your wallet. On the upper right corner of the screen, you can find the pink button saying connect. From there on, you select whatever wallet you are using. In my case, it's going to be Rabby. Click connect or sign in. Now this is showing us all the liquidity pools that are deployed on Uniswap, which are hundreds if not thousands. As you can see with this button at the right side of add liquidity, it will show you the current connected network. By default, Uniswap will have showing you all available liquidity pools in all available networks, but you want to trim things down to the blockchain where you have some funds on. In this case, I'm going to select base, but you just select whatever blockchain you have your funds on, and then from the list, just pick whatever pool you want. I'm going to use this one as an example, but the process is just the same wherever liquidity pool that you will choose. Now this will give us more details about the selected liquidity pool. There's a ton of different metrics here that you can evaluate to see if it is the right pool for you or not, but I'm just going to go ahead and click add liquidity. Now on the left side, it shows you the current steps that you are on. I know this is the pair that I want to provide liquidity here on the right side, and I also know that here in the fee tier, this is the fee tier I want to use. You can select whatever fee tier you want to use, but know that depending on which fee tier you choose, this will also change the liquidity pool. So I'm going to stick with this one because that's the liquidity pool that I selected initially. Now I click continue. Now notice that I'm on step 2. And this will allow me to set price range and deposit amounts. From here on, there's two options you can select. Full range. This is 100% passive, but you will have much diluted results. In other words, you will earn much less. And this is because custom range allows us to select a specific liquidity range. This is what makes V3 liquidity pools, or in other words, concentrated liquidity pools, so special and so high performing. The cons of custom range is that whenever the price goes outside of it, you stop generating fees. Don't worry, your liquidity will still be there and it will go back to work once the price goes back into range. Let me give you a quick example. If I zoom out here, this line shows Ethereum price in dollars and the pink block shows us the range. Whenever the price goes out of the range, the line becomes white and that means you will not generate fees. But once it goes back into range, you will start generating fees once again. Everything is fully automatic. So set the ranges that you want accordingly. There are going to be predefined ranges here that you can select. If you're completely new to this, just select a wide range and go from there. In the future, you can change these range settings. Notice that depending on whatever range you choose, the minimum and max price do change automatically, because that is what a concentrated liquidity range is, a minimum price and a maximum price. Once you set the range to your liking, you scroll down and you insert how much of each token you want to deposit. So if you want to deposit $20 worth of liquidity, let's say I come here, I insert $10 because overall I want to deposit $20. Notice that there's $10 here, and up here on Ethereum, it also shows me how much Ethereum I need to deposit $10. These ratios are completely dependent on the range that you choose, but I'm not going to go into that detail in this video, so let's go back down. So let me just go ahead and select max USDC that I have. It's just a few cents, but it doesn't matter. This is for demonstration purposes, and it also already shows you that there's no minimum or maximum liquidity that you need to deploy. Now the next step is click review. This will give you all the details that you set up so far. It will also show you the network cost, which is very small. Usually it will be even lower than this and fractions of cents. This cost is for the transaction to go through. So I'm gonna go hit create. Now I need to confirm in my wallet. If this is the first time you're doing this, you'll have to go through a couple more confirmations. And you can see created position, our liquidity has been deployed. Like I was saying, if this is your first time doing this, you will have to go through a couple more confirmations because you'll have to grant Uniswap permission to access both tokens in your wallet. From here on, you see that your position is shown here. Every single time that you connect your wallet, it will automatically show all the positions that you have ongoing, either if they're active, if they're not active. With this menu icon button here, you can easily start to interact with your position. That means you can collect fees whenever you want, you can add more liquidity, you can remove liquidity, and you can also migrate liquidity. Remember, your funds are under your complete control. You are free to withdraw, add, or collect fees whenever you want. I'm going to show you that just now. I will remove all this liquidity, and pay attention to this if you want to withdraw. It's automatically tagged in to withdraw as ETH. These will convert whatever other tokens that you have in the pair to Ethereum. If you do not want that to be the case and you want to receive both tokens that you originally deposited, you'll have to uncheck this, then insert how much liquidity you want to withdraw. I'm going to take out the whole thing, click review, transaction details are shown here. I'm going to confirm, accept the transaction once again in my wallet. You can see how low cost this is, fractions of cents paid in Ethereum. And I'm going to sign and confirm. Here it is, transaction completed. I'm going to refresh the page, and this will automatically disappear because I just removed liquidity. And here we go, no longer showing the position here. I just removed the whole liquidity, everything was sent back to my wallet. And this is the complete tutorial on how you can use Uniswap to deploy liquidity and earn passive income. If you want to know more about it, check out this video on screen where I go over how you can use Uniswap in much more detail. If you enjoyed this type of content, like and subscribe for more. Maybe share this one with someone also interested in the topic. That being said, guys, thank you for watching. Take care, keep exploring crypto, and I'll see you on the next one.